On a crisp October morning in 2010, the congregation at Salem Grace Church gathered like they always did. Emma Wallace, a beloved Sunday school teacher, was supposed to lead the children's class, but she never arrived. Her friends assumed she'd fallen ill. But hours later, Emma's daughter returned home to find a chilling scene. Her mother had been stabbed to death in the kitchen, blood pooled around her slippers, a half-prepared breakfast still on the stove. The tight-knit church community was rocked. Emma was known for her kindness, faith, and for always being the first to volunteer. There were no signs of forced entry. Emma's wallet and phone were untouched. Police considered whether someone she knew had done this. Her ex-husband, Alan, was initially questioned, but quickly cleared. They'd divorced amicably and shared custody of their teenage daughter. He had been in Richmond that weekend attending a work retreat, confirmed by hotel logs and security footage. Attention soon turned to the church. Emma had confided in a few close friends about an uncomfortable situation involving someone from the congregation. She hadn't named the person, only saying she was considering stepping away from her role at church. That's when suspicion fell on Pastor Richard Bell, the 58-year-old head of the church. While he had no previous criminal record, his behavior in the days following Emma's murder was strange. He didn't speak at her funeral. He didn't offer to lead a special service in her honor. And then, someone found out Emma had written a letter, mailed a week before her death, to the regional church board citing concerns about inappropriate conversations with a church leader. The letter arrived 3 days after she was killed. Emma's daughter told investigators she remembered seeing Pastor Bell at their home one morning. Unusual, because he never came by unannounced. She couldn't recall exactly when, but she remembered it was a Friday. When police obtained Pastor Bell's phone records, they noticed a 2-hour window with his phone powered off on the morning of Emma's death, exactly when the murder would have occurred. They also noticed traces of bleach smell in his car during a later impound search, along with a single strand of blonde hair in the back seat. Emma's hair. Friends revealed that Pastor Bell had grown increasingly close to Emma. Too close. He often called late at night to discuss ministry plans, and was reportedly upset when she began distancing herself. Confronted with mounting evidence, Bell insisted he had been at home preparing his sermon, but he had no one to corroborate that. Police got a warrant for his home, and in a burn barrel out back they found partially burned notes, including what appeared to be Emma's handwritten Sunday school materials dated for October 10th, the day she was murdered. In court, the prosecution revealed the full picture. Emma had rejected Richard Bell's romantic advances and planned to report him. He feared not only losing his job but also facing a public scandal. Emma's final letter to the board sealed it. She had called out Pastor Bell by name. Forensic experts confirmed Emma's blood was found on a carpet fragment hidden under Bell's deck. He had attempted to clean his clothes and shoes with bleach. One of his shirts, recovered during a search, had traces of Emma's DNA on the collar. In 2012, Pastor Richard Bell was convicted of first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and abuse of position of trust. The judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Emma's family launched a scholarship in her name for young girls pursuing education in religious studies.